We have been reporting here on the long lines, not just for unemployment benefits, but for food. And tonight, the numbers that explain why those lines and the need for food are only growing. 6.6 million Americans filed unemployment claims last week alone. The 3-week total now, nearly 17 million. 1 in 10 workers in America now without a paycheck. ABC's Victor Akendo witnessing those long lines today in South Florida.
Tonight, with millions of Americans still waiting for those stimulus checks and 10% of Americans out of a job in 3 weeks, long lines for food becoming a new normal. These cars lined up in Los Angeles.
Certainly, it is a point that it is so needed that this many people did show up.
In San Diego, help for military families.
I'm pregnant right now with a very high-risk pregnancy, it really helps a lot.
And in Plano, Texas, where Cheryl Jackson runs a food pantry.
I am so thankful to every person that's got out of their house, came out of their house and donated 1 box of cereal for another family to be able to eat. I'm grateful.
The Hernandez family in Miami, grateful too. How much does this help out?
Let me tell you, and now it's getting worse because you go to the supermarkets and things are getting, you don't see nothing, the shelves are empty.
They just picked up enough food to last their children a few days. Miami-Dade County Public Schools distributing more than 700,000 meals since schools were shuttered.
There was never a lapse. Kids never were left without support, without nourishment.
So many families need those stimulus checks. By one count, nearly a third of Americans couldn't afford to pay their rent this month. For small businesses, the Payment Protection Program still struggling to meet demands.
Just waiting. It's a waiting game for us now.
I'm trying to apply for this or apply for that, but nothing come through yet.
The Federal Reserve announcing today they're pumping $2.3 trillion into the economy so banks can keep lending.
We want to make sure that customers know the banks will get to all of them.
For those whose jobs are considered essential, many are risking their lives for that paycheck. 59-year-old Vitalina Williams worked as a part-time cashier at this Salem, Massachusetts grocery store, also checking receipts at a nearby Walmart. She died on Saturday after a week in the hospital.
My last memory of her, seeing her sitting there in her coat, and her blue little hat, and leaving her at the emergency room.
She's believed to be the first grocery worker in the state to die with the virus.
And we have seen this with grocery store workers around the country. Victor with us live from Miami tonight. We see that line of cars right there behind you, Victor, a food drive at a school. And I know authorities throughout Miami-Dade are trying to set up based on the need they're seeing already in other places.
That's right, David. They are bracing for the worst, preparing a, quote, mass feeding operation that would help those most in need. And as a contingency plan, they've ordered about 500,000 MREs, meals ready to eat, like what you'd see in the military. David?
Victor, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.